Well, the topic we are discussing today is, why does the factory acceptance test FAT in China need to go through multiple rounds of acceptance? Why is it 30 to 45 days is normal for automated equipment? When international purchasers come to Chinese
conduct
factory acceptance test, failure acceptance test FAT, many people think the whole process should be relatively simple and direct. The equipment has been assembled, the machine can already run, and the production line has started to operate. So, why don't suppliers just ship the equipment directly? Instead, FAT acceptance usually lasts for several weeks, sometimes 30 to 45 days, or even longer rounds of tests. Is it because of poor project management, or because the supplier is too inefficient? In most cases, the answer is no. The real reason lies in customization. Automated equipment is fundamentally different from standard industrial equipment. Unlike standard products, each customized production line is designed and manufactured around the customer's quality requirements and production goals. The first FAT is not the final acceptance. It's just the beginning of finding out. Those that can only be exposed will be exposed. The first type of problems usually comes from hardware. The motor may not provide enough torque. Sensors may not meet the required accuracy. The response speed of pneumatic components may be too slow. Replacing a standard part may only take about a week, but replacing a key customized part, it is easy to take more than a month. It may take more than a month. The second type of problem comes from the mechanical structure. During the FAT process, engineers often find alignment errors, mechanical interference, or deviations in the reference dimensions. Simple mechanical processing and repair may only take, but if the problem involves the equipment rack, precision reference structures, or key mechanical modules, then the supplier may need to disassemble the device, remanufacture, recalibrate, and complete the entire verification process. The third type of problem comes from software. Many people think that software modifications are fast only when the equipment itself has not changed. This statement holds true once the mechanical or production process is adjusted. POC logic, robot program, vision and system, communication parameters, they usually need to be modified simultaneously. After each modification, the device must be retested. A complete round of functional testing, safety verification, and production verification. But these are only visible problems. The real challenge happens after all the rectifications are completed. Every solution must answer a key question. This equipment, can it stably produce qualified products? A successful production cycle by a device doesn't mean it has the ability to produce in large quantities. Engineers must verify process capability, repetitive accuracy, product quality, equipment and its performance under various abnormal working conditions. This verification is often the longest part of the entire FAT process. I have seen some automated projects where the production line took almost 2 years to achieve stable operation. The project was ultimately successful, but the success was not because the first design was perfect. The reason for its success, those key risks before entering large-scale production have been identified, rectified, and finally confirmed. That's why experienced purchasers never judge an automated project. Judge that an automation project running successfully is just the first step, and stable production is the real goal. The meaning of factory acceptance test FAT is not just to prove that a device can operate. Its real meaning is before the equipment is shipped, to prove that the entire manufacturing system continuously and stably achieve capacity and reliability. I am an independent industrial risk consultant. I will continue to share about factory acceptance test, automation equipment validation, and industrial risk management. I help global manufacturing enterprises leaves China reduce technical and delivery risks. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.